Hi, Bonnie. It's a pleasure to have coffee with you today, and hopefully, in our short time together, I can share some of the things that are really a passion of mine, and I'd love to share with you and some of your friends. And by the way, I'm Ron Blatz, the director of Discovery Children's Center in Winnipeg, Canada. And we think we're kind of a center that's pretty unique, and it's probably unique for many reasons. But one of the things that I want to talk about today is the fact that we have about 25% of our staff are males. Now, that is very unusual in our context of Canada. In Canada, it's probably 2 or 3% of staff in our industry are males, and at Discovery Center, we have 15 men working alongside of 30 women, and so that makes us quite unique. And it's kind of where the story kind of weaves into the World Forum a little bit. My first World Forum experience, Bonnie, was in Montreal. And that's where I met some other men that are passionate about, and women, and I should say, that are passionate about this topic. And I went to a workshop, and that workshop led to a working group on men in early childhood. And that led to me meeting Kenny Spence from Scotland. And one of the lessons I learned from Kenny, and I've successfully used that here in Winnipeg, is that you really do need to target your advertising to men if you want to attract men. Most of my colleagues would be happy to have men, but they just don't apply for jobs in their centers. However, using the skills and techniques that Kenny taught me, we've successfully been able to sort of find a lot of men and encourage them to work in the field. And Kenny says it's a lot like fishing. You got to know where to fish, and you got to use the right hook to catch the kind of fish you want to catch. So for us, that means placing advertisements in the general section of our newspaper rather than under the early childhood section. We find that few men look under the early childhood section of the newspaper when looking for jobs, but many and most of them will look under the general section. We also are very specific to mention that we welcome both men and women to apply for the jobs. In fact, we get bold enough as to say, looking for a few good men and women with the courage to work in childcare. If interested, call us at Discovery Center. And those kinds of ads have produced sometimes up to 30 men applying for a job, where other centers have few, if any, ever applying. So I don't have a long time to share with you. I just thought, that would be my story, and it might be of some help to some of the friends that we have around the world. Thanks, and hopefully we'll have coffee again. Thanks, bye.